Welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago. All right, ladies, like one more time here. So let's give it up for Chicago. Some of us can hear, some can't. Okay, guys, today's topic we're going to be speaking about is going through your spouse's phone or, kind of reaching for it and seeing what transpires. As a male, my perspective, I would say women love to hide their phone, just through various apps. But we're gonna kind of go through, let you know how we kind of work. We're gonna go through. You give your name, your Cash App, and your Instagram first. So everyone's gonna get a turn, and then we'll talk a little more about the subject. Okay. So why don't we start here? Give us your name.
I'm Genesis.
Okay.
My Cash App, I never use it.
Okay, that's fine. And then
Genesis.
Cash App, and then Instagram.
My Instagram is Genesis letter O Martin.
Okay.
All right, my name is Lily. My Instagram is Beautiful Mind with 3 E's. I don't know my Cash App.
Okay.
My name is Marissa. My Instagram is just my name, Marissa N. Vega. I'll get my Cash App at the end because I don't know it off the bat.
Okay. You?
Cassandra. My Instagram, the Cassandra with a K. And then I got Zelle. So, Casrubal at yahoo.com with 2 L's at the end.
Okay. So. Anyways, your name?
I'm Alicia with an E. My Instagram is Leesha, LEESSHAA __. My Cash App is just Leesha, LEESSHAA.
Okay.
I'm Vision. My Instagram is Vijan, VIJHAUN, and my Cash App is Varucci, VAREUCHE.
I know that's right.
Okay.
I'm Nikki. My Instagram is 2 underscores NICKINICOLE 2 underscores, and my Cash App I think is Nikki Nicole.
Nikki Nicole.
Nikki Nicole.
Okay. So we'll start over here, with the subject at hand. We're talking about going through your spouse's phone or anybody's phone. Are you currently dating or?
I'm single, but I'm not going through anyone's phone. I don't care. I don't want to. I feel like I'm not digging. I don't need the stress.
You wouldn't do it?
I have before, but I'm not doing it now. I feel like I'm older now. My phone's my private
How
space.
old are you?
I'm 25,
Okay.
so I'm not doing it.
So you just wouldn't do it at all?
I don't think so. I feel like, honestly, I would share my passcode possibly, but I'm not going through a phone.
Honey, relax over there. You got the giggles over there. It's okay. Okay, so you just wouldn't do it?
I mean, if I was in a relationship, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not doing
Well, we'll carry on. What about you?
My toxic trait is
Yes.
that if I am invested into someone and they give me a reason to suspect something, I will go through the phone. Not to start anything, but like to be on the same,
Same
stuff.
shit?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
I have done it, and you always find something you don't want to see. So I feel like there's validity in being open with who you're like. For me, I'm not. If I'm not with you, then we're not together. Then we don't need to do all that. That's just too much.
I get that.
But if
Okay.
I'm with you, the only reason I'm with you is because I want to be with you, and I would do the same and be like, you can know my password. I'm not entertaining nothing that's not outside of my realm of like relationship. But if there's an instance where it's like, okay, like I'm peeping something, like I'll go straight to the source, open your phone and show me. And if you can't show me what I feel like is an insecurity at the time being, and you can't help that insecurity at the moment of
What are you? Like what are you?
ethnicity.
Yeah.
My mom's Mexican and Italian. My dad's Puerto Rican.
So
And,
Latina?
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, okay.
Yeah.
Lay it down,
My
Cass.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're my man, I'm going through your phone.
You're going through the phone?
Yeah, I don't care. Your business is my business. You are my business, so everything in that phone is my business.
Okay.
And vice versa, though. Like, I've done it. I've done it to the point where I'm finding out your passwords if it's the end of it. If I have, but my thing is,
Yeah.
I have, my biggest thing is, like, I'm going to trust my gut.
Mm-hmm.
And if my gut's telling me I want to see it. Like, I don't want to wait. Oh, whatever comes to light. No.
You know, and I respect that because
Yeah,
you're
if it
not
comes to
wasting your
light,
time.
I'm gonna show. I'll put the flashlight on. Like, I don't want to see what is being hidden, and that's just me. Because at the same time, like,
Are you
people that-
single currently, or you're dating?
It's complicated.
So you're in a situationship?
Yeah, but it was like it's with my son's dad, so it's like
Okay.
yeah, we've been together for 6 years. You know how that shit goes. So it's like me.
I don't know. Can you tell me?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't have a son's dad I'm with, so.
So you know, it's been to a point where it's like me and him been through a lot.
Yeah.
And I think at one point I was so fed up, and it was like you're saying one thing, but I know it's the other. So I'm gonna go down to the root where it's like I'll call this.
Can you elaborate a little more on saying
I'll
one thing?
tell you everything.
Oh my goodness.
I just
It all
want
began.
It's to the point where it's like I know your security answers, so I'm going to the source.
Okay.
Like I know everything about you. I've been with you for 6 years, so obviously I'm gonna go to the, and he knows it too. He called me the next day, like, did you do this? Did you call my school and figure out? Oh yes, and I did. And
How old are you?
25.
25.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What is he?
he's black.
Okay. I kind of
What's that mean?
like black guys
Yeah,
are cheaters. A lot of black guys are cheaters.
Hell no.
Yeah, a lot of black guys are cheaters.
I mean, y'all all cheaters.
No, but black guys, I feel like black guys cheat a lot.
We're all
A lot of
cheaters.
No, that's
guys.
why.
I feel like black men cheat a lot.
Habibis cheat quite often. Let's get that out of the way.
I don't think so.
Any man
Habibi will like play you along and then go overseas and marry a real bitch.
Any man that thinks they're gonna get away with it are cheaters,
Gonna do
and that's
it,
all
yeah.
men.
No, I feel like a lot of black men cheat in Chicago.
White
Oh,
guys
okay.
don't.
Chicago.
White guys don't.
White guys are more loyal. We went through this on the show. I mean, I've interviewed. Listen, I've interviewed a lot of girls. I've interviewed a lot of girls.
Yeah.
A lot of black guys feel like they can get away with it.
But I feel like it's what her
Latinos cheat a
said.
lot
If
too,
you're
though.
capable of doing it, then they're
Let's
gonna
get-
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you gonna
Okay.
cheat- If
The
you're gonna
machismo
cheat, you're gonna
is-
cheat. Like it doesn't matter what race you
So
are.
he
Like,
cheats on you?
For sure.
He used to, yeah. Now, like, he won't even, like, he hasn't followed a girl in 2 years. Like, he won't even message a girl. Like, I have all his stuff.
Got his ass scared straight.
He's scared. Yeah.
Got that shit on lock.
But that's because
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
simple
Ladies,
fact-
let her talk.
The simple fact, like, he knows how much he put me through, so now he knows how much it's going to take me to get me back in the same place and the same mentality. Like,
Okay.
and a lot of people don't know that, but my friends, like, they know the depths of it. Where
Yeah.
It's like, he knows what he needs to do, and he will do it by it. Like, because at the end of the day, like, I am the person he wants. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's just like, it's to the point where if a man wants you for real, they're going to do what they need to do.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was in like a situationship for a couple weeks, right?
Couple
And-
weeks.
Real shit.
Yes, real honest, yes. And like I feel like I got emotionally manipulated by her, and she manipulated me, like feeling bad for her, like, oh, my dad's dead. You know, can you help me? Can you help me? I'm in a struggling situation.
In a couple weeks.
And then hold on. It was
I'll do
it was
it, baby.
couple
You got
couple
it.
weeks, couple months. Hold on a
A
second.
couple months is very
And then like I cut off some hoes, right? I cut off some girls that I was talking to, and then I felt like, you know, at a certain point, we played the merry-go-round where I knew we were playing Ring Around the Rosie. I got all my women back, you know, and it just turned into a game after a certain point in time. Well, not a roster, but just people you talk to, you know,
35.
weird platonic relationships. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's probably okay that your man cheats on you. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like it gives him options, and he comes back to you. You're his baby, you know what I mean? So he sleeps next to you, and then he sleeps around on you,
with.
which is technically okay, because he's just no man can commit to you 100% at such a young age. It's really your fault for picking a 26-year-old. If you really think about it, you guys had a baby early, probably, right? So you're kind of like tied together, generally speaking.
That's also where growth comes into it. It's like, I knew what we did at a young age.
Yeah.
That's why after a while, I'm like, am I going to be like the bitter person that everyone expects you to be? Like, oh, the bitter baby mama. And like, never let that shit go. No.
But I'm saying men are not men at 26. It's almost like 37, 38. That's the man that he's going to be for the rest of his life.
But do
So
you-
he's going to change who he is. He's probably not accomplished where he will be in 10 years.
Oh,
You know?
I mean, I think he's very accomplished. Like, that man is very accomplished.
I know that.
He's a
Right.
very
That has
full
nothing
on,
to do
like,
with discipline, though.
she knows me for a while, so that man is a
Who knows you for a while?
Nikki.
Okay.
That man has everything together, a full supportive dad, like that, like he is like, that's one thing I
What does he
can't
do?
take away from. Huh?
What does he do?
He does a lot of things.
What does he do?
His main thing is being a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teach
So-
like a high school?
Yeah, he
junior
teaches
school?
high
Okay.
school. So he does
That's a
lot of-
dangerous situation, right?
Yeah.
A lot of teachers that are younger coming in.
Yeah, I would say that
Why is that
I don't know.
dangerous?
When you have a lot of women around you, it's dangerous for a man. You know, when a man has options, that's when you're gonna check his loyalty.
No, I have a question.
from my
You said it's dangerous being a teacher.
No, it is. I'm saying when he's got other teachers, other single teachers, yes, it's dangerous.
Being around children.
Those are long hours. Hold on a second. Those are long hours. I mean, take the profession. Take the profession. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
women around him. And then the PTA, the other moms, you know, those moms are thirsty.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. See, I'm not comparing myself to whatever he does. Is
You don't have to compare yourself.
Yes. But, at the
But
same
you
time,
just
I
you just
know-
proclaim cheating.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
no. In the past, yeah, but to me, at this point, that's why I said it's a situationship.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, it's gonna come out. And
But
also-
he'd die when he finds out you're with another man. That's usually what happens.
For sure.
I don't even think that though, cause like
Yeah.
I think it'll hurt him. Like it hurts him. Like if he knows like who's messaging me, like he's definitely questioning me.
You
like,
look like, between me and you look like, since you go through a phone, you look crazy enough to like hide his kid from him. If you want my honest opinion.
hide his kid.
Yeah, like you would keep like
Oh,
you're not
no.
seeing your baby. You know, you look like
No.
one of those women.
That's
Too
like,
far.
I think
That's
so.
why
I feel like you would hide him.
Nah.
Because I know some crazy ass bitches, and that's what they do.
Yeah,
They
I
play the
want that.
victim, so their men can't see the baby, and then they have to play nice to you.
Oh yeah, no.
No, okay, we'll move on.
I was like, nah.
Okay, wait. So what am I answering?
We're on the pod. You know we're on the podcast, right?
Of course.
Okay.
So
We-
we're
we all
talking about
add-
going
Go
through
through
phones.
Yeah, we're going through phones.
I've done it once.
Okay. And
And
what are you,
and
if you don't mind?
You're better than me.
What am I?
Yeah.
My dad's from Panama. My mom's white.
Okay.
Yeah. I did it once. I had like a eerie gut feeling, and it was completely right. But like today, no, I'm not going through a phone.
No.
No. No. I respect your privacy. I feel like, yeah, it's gonna come to the light eventually, and like, yeah, if I question you about it, like I'm gonna question you. I'm not going through your phone.
Okay.
It's like an invasion of privacy.
I don't think so, but
I wouldn't want somebody to go through my phone. If you got something to ask me. Like that's
because if
it.
you're hiding, you know.
If I'm hiding, there shouldn't even be a.
Well, no, don't say that because once you start talking to someone, you can't put your eggs in
There's
every one
a difference
basket.
between the past and you judging me on the past that maybe got like didn't, you know, like if you're judging me from 3 years ago or a couple months ago when we weren't talking, then that's annoying and unnecessary. But if it's from the time being of when we were together and then after, yeah, like I'm open to show you what that might look like, but before
Okay.
then, don't say shit. And don't hold a grudge that you now want to go through my phone and then now you're mad about old shit. That's different.
Okay, we're gonna carry on over here. Go ahead. Would you go through a phone?
I feel like it depends on the situation. It
Okay.
definitely
Well, let's just say you're with a man for a couple months. When do you start going through the phone?
If I suspect something. If I suspect something and I bring it to you directly and you don't give me a direct answer, then yeah, I'll go through it. And I feel like vice versa. If you bring in something to me and I'm not giving you a direct answer, I'm beating around the bush, I'm on some bullshit, I can't act surprised when you go through my shit because I'm already knowing what I'm on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it depends on the situation. If you on bullshit, then for sure.
You think it's okay if a man's on bullshit?
If a man is on bullshit,
Yeah.
it depends on the relationship. If we're in a committed, exclusive relationship, absolutely not. But if we just fucking around, you do you. And you can't control your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Even if you just fucking around, you might have feelings for them. You know, you might go through a shit and vice versa. But you got to prepare yourself what you going to see. If y'all not exclusive, you going to get your feelings hurt.
I think when a bitch like is like getting around and you see it in her phone, like she's gone.
But it, like I said, it depends on the relationship. If it's a relationship.
If you saw your man's phone, you're like, damn, you're hitting up 8 girls, and I'm like one saying
But like
yes.
I said, it depends
everything
on the
is-
When does it get to,
relationship.
like,
That's
you
the
know-
point.
Everything
That's
is
the point.
it's all circumstantial.
How do you
It
mean?
depends on, like I was saying, it depends on the relationship. So if we're exclusive, then no, you shouldn't be doing that. But if we decided, okay, we can still see other people and mess around and stuff like that, we grown. We
Like
have
you
to
can't
communicate.
you can't be mad.
Being grown,
Yeah.
being
You
grown has
can't
nothing
be
to do with
mad.
it.
Well,
You
it
can't
does.
be
How
mad.
can't you be mad?
Hold on. Let me explain.
I'm waiting.
Being grown does have something to do with it because we're gonna communicate. What are we doing? What's the terms of this relationship? What does it mean? We're gonna define it. If we're seeing other people, we seen other people. If we're sleeping with other people, we're gonna tell each other. You're gonna have a conversation. Some people get their feelings hurt because they don't talk. Open your mouth and say what you mean and mean what you say. So if me and you dealing with each other, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be exclusive, I still want to sleep with other dudes, you still want to sleep with other girls, we gonna talk about that. And if we decide that's cool, you ain't got no reason to go through my phone. And if you do, you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
When
and
you
that's
can't
really
and
on
you can't be mad though.
And that's right. That's
because we're
on
not
you.
exclusive.
Because those are the terms
Like,
of our relationship. But that's where people fuck up.
That's
because
like
they
that's like
don't define-
validating like if a woman is a hoe or a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're talking, yeah. Let's
Wait,
go
hold
back.
on. I
on-
want to see what he says. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm saying if he goes through your phone and sees you're talking to 8 guys and like.
Talking is talking.
Right, but hold on.
But if you fucking, like, if you're not.
But hold on,
Right,
if you go
talking
through my
is
phone,
talking.
if we are not exclusive, and you go through
that's
my
against
phone and you
my
see
father
I'm
was
talking
little-
to 8 dudes
little-
and
yeah,
vice
yeah.
versa, because it's not just women. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Dudes be talking to 15 bitches at one time. Like, let's
That's
be
because it's
real.
harder for men to get women.
It doesn't matter.
It
That's
definitely
what you're
matters. What do you
No,
mean?
it doesn't, because that's the behavior. That's what you're doing. So if that's what
think
you're
it's easier for
doing,
y'all to get women.
I can't get mad about that
I'm
if
just
that's
dumb.
within the
Yeah,
terms of our relationship. If our relationship is not on that, if we just me and you, then that's a problem. But if it's whoever and we just fucking, we just fucking.
But that's kind of scenario like if like 8 people go check out a used car, right? And then finally somebody buys that shitty piece of shit.
But
used car.
that's what
I mean,
we agreed
you
to.
look up a used
that
car
might
and
be
it,
a problem for you, but if me
No.
and the dude agree to it, if you feel how you feel, then move on. But if we agree to it, that's cool, then that's cool. Everybody, shit, different folks, strokes for different
I'm just saying, you see a man with 8 trying to get 8 different girls,
8
and you're
bitches, right.
the only girl going over there. You look through his phone, you see that, it kind of
That
turns
might
you
give
off.
you the ick.
Doesn't it
Yeah,
give
that
you a
might
turn
give
you
you
off?
the ick for sure.
Does it
But
turn you
some-
off or no?
Yeah.
Me personally,
Yeah.
hell yeah. But it's some women that's cool with that. That's my point. So if you cool
Well,
with just fucking a nigga who fucking,
look.
you know who fucking around, then what you going through his phone for?
I'm gonna say it's not even about being cool with it. You just have to have that understanding. Like, I can't be mad if I say, like, if I haven't told you I want to be with
So
you.
you can't have an opinion. Why can't you be
it's
mad?
not-
I don't
no,
get it.
It's not about
I don't
that.
get it.
It's I cannot be mad because if I said like I don't want to be exclusive with you, I don't want to be your girlfriend,
That's
and then I
cap.
see you're talking
That's
to other
cap.
girls,
That's
I
cap.
can't be
After a
mad.
while, you should.
I can't
you
be
don't
mad
have to
because I'm
keep.
not your girl.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You don't
It
have to be like,
wouldn't matter.
are we exclusive? You have to ask these questions. It's weird. after a
No.
while.
Wouldn't matter.
But let's go over here. Let's give her a chance over here.
Okay, so I have in the past, probably like twice.
What are you, if you don't mind?
I'm black.
What else? Anything? I'm just okay. That's
Nah,
fine.
I'm black.
I just like to ask.
Nah, it's all good. So
Some women get mad when I don't ask, so I ask.
no, it's cool, it's cool. I mean, I feel like a lot of black people in general are mixed with a few things.
Now they are, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
No, it's not like that.
I'm saying now more than ever.
The
yeah.
Native American, white, black,
Yeah.
etc.
It's not
That is
like
me,
it's like-
but I identify as black. That is what I am.
Okay.
So I have in the past for sure. I would never do it again though. I feel like at the end of the day, I have open communication with whoever I'm dealing with. You want to know something? Tell me. If I ask you something, tell me. If you can't tell me and I feel it's a vibe, I'm not even gonna stress myself out with the need to go.
Okay,
to the
honey,
phone.
you're giving the hard ass approach. Look.
I'm not.
Calm
I'm
it
telling you the
down.
truth.
Calm it down. Okay.
I'm too loud.
No, you're just very hard. Like
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
you're
just
like
how I
very.
talk.
That's really how you talk.
It is. I swear to God.
If you were talking to your man, that's how you do.
That is how I talk. I do have an aggressive approach. I apologize, but that's just me.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
We can get aggressive later.
Yeah, I was raised by all men. That is
Okay.
how I talk.
That's
I don't
fine.
have like a feminine tone. I'm sorry. But yeah, so basically, I've been there, done it. I wouldn't do it again though. Like, you feel me? Just for my mental sake and all of that, it's cool. If I ask you a question, you ain't got the answer. For my peace sake, I'ma bail out. I'm not even finna go ahead and go through the.
Mm-hmm. Are you
phone
currently
stuff.
dating now?
I am not. I am single.
I feel like it'd be very difficult to date you. Like how
It's
aggressive,
actually- it is
like
not.
how aggressive you are. Like
It's not. So I feel
are we going to eat? Yeah, bitch. Like I feel like you would give like I feel like that's your I feel like that's the approach we would get out of you.
So I feel like anybody has.
I'm
dealt
just
with me-
saying. I feel like that's. But go ahead.
No, for sure. Anybody that has dealt with me, they know for.
They
a
probably
fact,
text
like,
you. You text?
Yeah, I text.
Okay.
I text. I talk on the phone. I
they
do all
don't
of
call?
that. But they understand my upbringing too, and I'm very open with it. That I was raised by men, so sometimes I can be a little bit more forward in far as like aggression, and I'm very
It's okay.
tomboyish. But at the same time, it never comes out of place of like, oh, violence. Like I'm just coming for you. It's just who I am, and once you get to know me, you get to. Love
How
me.
long was your last relationship?
A year and some change.
How did it break off?
He cheated.
He cheated.
Yeah, and I found out, and it was cool. Like I was okay with it because at that point I already knew kind of what was up, and I was forcing myself to be somewhere that I knew I wasn't happy because I was.
What's your age group, if you don't mind?
I'm 27.
20. Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm 27.
So you're getting there.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you find out he was cheating?
To be honest, he kind of told on himself. If we're gonna be quite frank. So originally it started off, that was one of the situations that I did go through the phone or whatever, and I seen some stuff, I addressed it or whatever, and at that point I kind of already just stepped back, still trying to work through it because I was younger at that time and trying to understand, but still knowing that what I would and would not put up with. And one day he just kind of like left his Apple Watch in my crib, and all I know
Oh
is
yeah.
all, like
the text messages
it
don't.
wasn't
Yeah.
locked.
It's hard to
though.
get rid of those. Yeah.
It wasn't locked though. Like that's the thing. It wasn't like it was locked and I had to go unlock it. Doing that shit was just coming in back to back to back, and I was just like, "Oh, baby, you different." I'm like, "You different. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna mail it to you. I'm gonna do you better than that because you can't come here because I fuck around and tweak. Like, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is no way. Like the Apple
you
Watch,
cool?
like Apple Watch, iPad cheating is a little bit much.
Where are you
Like,
from? What area?
I'm from out west.
Out west.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my answer. I'm not going through the phones, baby. You can have it. I'd rather keep my mental peace than.
But like, okay, like, I get what a lot of you ladies are giving I'd say
I'm going through phones.
whatever. I like her
And don't get
answer.
me wrong, like,
I really think like
I'm
after.
Face ID.
Yeah.
I'm all that.
Like, I don't
Password,
disagree. Like, if that's what
password.
you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Your business.
If that's what you do, that's what you do. Like, you feel
But
me? Rock out.
let's ask yourself a question,
Okay,
right?
For sure.
You are invested in this man, right? And I know men, when they invest in a woman, that's actually what pisses them off. And like, you know what? I've spent money on her. I bought her things. I've done things. And this bitch is still messing around.
So, just quick question: 2 months we invested?
I'm just saying,
we still getting to know each other?
women,
I don't think there's
women,
a
I
time
think,
frame on it.
women don't really care. I don't think
I
women,
disagree with that.
the time for women really doesn't clear. I think if you're vibing or whatever the fuck it's called, then it's okay. Like,
I'm a person that's very clear on communication when it comes to it.
Yeah.
I'm not finna sit here and assume and guess that if in 2 months, we're just invested. No, we're gonna have, like she said, some clear cut communication on what is going on here.
but like, that's such a fallacy because most men won't have that communication with you and most
That
females don't
depends on the
either.
man you
Choose on
dealing
who you
with.
date, right?
That's
You
the man
gotta
you
But I
dealing
also
with.
don't. I don't
man.
think there's like a clear cut time on it. Like I've
Definitely
vibed
is.
more with a guy maybe in 2 months more than I have with a dude that I've talked for a year.
Yeah, but I think once he's once he's fucked you, once he's had sex with you, then the barrier is crossed, and now you got to really think about what you're doing here, because you just added another body to your body count, correct?
Right.
So that has to matter to a certain
You
point.
yelling now.
No, I'm saying, doesn't that matter?
You're kind of yelling.
I'm yelling.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. No, I'm saying, does that not matter or no? Does that not matter?
But
That once you've slept with the man, don't you try to be like, hey, look, are we anything?
100%.
It depends. It depends
No.
on the relationship.
Okay, she said 100%. Why?
But at the end of the day,
Y'all don't do one night stands? Y'all
No,
never
at the
heard
end
of
of the day,
that?
I mean, for me at least, like
Oh.
we're talking, we're texting, we're going to
you live a
dinner,
life.
we're grabbing drinks,
I've never.
and then we might,
I'm
you
in
know,
the 4 year.
end
I'm gonna live my
up
life.
there. But like after a certain point, you catch the vibe immediately. Either you're gonna act crazy and be like, not crazy, but you're gonna be like, what is this? Like, do you want to make this a thing or not, or is this casual? Because at the end of the day, I want this to be something, or you don't want this to be something. And as a girl, you kind of already know, you kind of feel something for someone before you lay in bed.
For sure.
Okay.
So at the end of the
For sure.
day, if you get to the point of being like, what is this? And they're already feeling a little weird after asking that question, I'm not going to invest my time much more. Because at the end of the day, I was in a 4-year relationship and we started dating 2-3 weeks after knowing each other. Do you want to be my girlfriend? After you can't be like, oh.
How old are you? Hold on, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, so like that's kind
But I
of you're
wasn't-
borderline high school, kind of
Okay,
like first
but-
college.
but we
So
were
those aren't like real.
But we
Those
were
aren't real yet.
together from 18 to 21.
Yeah, but those aren't really real relationships.
But that was real enough to be like we were growing up together, and I was very, very loyal. I was doing the
Okay.
cooking, the cleaning, all that rah
Huh?
rah. Like
Cooking and cleaning.
I was cleaning, I was cooking. I
What
was,
age are we?
For who?
She's 21.
Oh, wait, no.
basically.
I'm 23.
At that
question
age,
is, who are you cooking and cleaning for?
Her man.
I was
No,
18,
baby, you
19,
don't do that without no
21.
ring.
I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like those relationships are based on like high school relationships. They're not
No.
So wait, y'all
real.
cooking and cleaning his mama crib?
My first
Huh?
boyfriend was
Y'all
after
cooking
Okay.
high
and cleaning his
school.
mama crib?
Nah,
Huh?
doing it
My-
Ladies, can you guys?
My first boyfriend was after high school. I never dated in high school. I had like a little like 2-month thing for like a freshman year, but I never had a boyfriend until after high
Were you
school.
lesbian or something? or-
No, I just
Oh,
I
okay.
just never had seen a guy that was like, you're worth my time. So once I finally, and I always told myself, I'm like, I'm not doing anything with any of these high school boys after high school. Okay, we could. As soon as I turned 18, as soon as high school ended, I had a relationship.
Were your mom and dad strict? Because I know the Latina
I
families are
mean,
strict.
my
Yeah.
mom and dad were strict for sure,
Yeah.
but like, that's not the point. The mentality was that.
That's kind of the point.
But the
Yeah.
mentality was I didn't want to waste my time with someone and then break up with them in 2 months.
Because I know like a lot of Latinas like they're pregnant at 16, 17. You know, like in the high school age. Yeah, you guys. You know, like your family will cater to you into the house, just like
No,
Arab
never.
women. Arab
Never.
women they keep in the house until they're a certain age. They start running wild. They get on the streets. It's over with.
Never. My family was like, well, I'm one of 7 siblings.
Okay, so there's a lot of people.
So for me, my older sister lived with my aunt, and I was the oldest. So I was like raising kids since I was like 10 years old.
Okay. But still, like, that's still like a fallacy relationship. You don't, a real relationship start at 25, 26. That's when you're in a real
Well,
relationship.
I have.
said
So are you in a relationship now?
Yeah.
How do you define
No, we broke up a year and a half ago. So for me, it's
Okay.
like I'm just working on work. I'm
Work,
working on
okay.
me, and like for
What do
me,
you do again?
So I
I'm just wondering, guys, what are you doing?
I bartend and I bottle serve.
You bartend and
Bottle serve, yeah.
okay. And what level of working on do you need to do with that? If you don't mind.
Well-
Like what kind of like intellectual intelligence would you possibly have to bottle girl and bartend?
Well,
Like how can you work on
I'm in
that?
school too, but like the point being is like the
Which
money.
kind of school? Like esthetician or
Don't do that.
Esthetician?
Don't do
Come
that.
on.
hair, nails, makeup,
No, I'm
body
just,
contouring or what?
No, I'm just
Body
just in
contouring?
college. It's
Come
crazy.
on.
Huh?
Just in
Cool
college.
sculptor?
I just wondering. You said you're
Hold on,
working on work.
do you not think she
lady,
can be
lady, hold
intellectual?
on a second.
But the point of me doing this is because I don't have to wake up at 7 a.m., get ready, do this.
I know you're just up fucking at 12 to 5 in the morning. Yeah,
Which
you're in a
is-
different time clock.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong
So you
with
just
that.
don't function with normal society. You function at night,
Well,
and you don't see anything wrong with that.
I like going on walks. I grab my coffee. I do my errands. I don't have to necessarily.
Okay,
not
what
meet
you had
anyone
a
at
question
night.
over there. What did you say? Go
I
ahead.
think it's a little insulting that you don't think that she can be intellectual or in real school just because she's a bottle girl. That's
I would say
insulting.
that.
No. I didn't say that.
You insinuated.
I asked
You
what kind of
insinuated.
level of intelligence does it
And then
take
you
to take
asked-
out a
and then
bottle?
you asked
That's
what-
all I asked.
You
If
said
we
what
could
bottle-
break down
because it's
the
more
level
than
of
taking out a
intelligence actually to
bottle,
take
though.
out a bottle,
It's more than taking out a bottle, though. You have to know how to talk to customers. You now have to
No.
know art of persuasion. Yes, you do.
No.
Because some people won't buy. You're selling. You're a seller. You're like a salesperson. Absolutely. And that
In a
takes a
way.
level of yes.
Can I say my background before I did?
no.
this though?
I'm just saying let's break
Yeah,
it
what if this
fully
is a
down.
stepping stone?
Let's take it fully down. She grabs the bottle after somebody's ordered it. She goes like this,
You
and
can
they.
say the same thing about nursing. You take people's medication.
Oh, stop it! You got to take the NCLEX. You got to get a BSN.
Exactly, as
I know what
a
nursing
nurse,
is.
I'm
Nursing
telling
is a lot
you,
more
I'm telling
complicated
you,
than
you
that.
can
You're comparing a
simplify
nurse to a bottle girl?
But
Are we
you
really
can-
having this
Well,
conversation?
I'm telling you, you can simplify anything. There takes skill to do what she does successfully. And
Hey, how many
actually make
tests did
money
you
off
take
it.
to become a bottle girl?
You don't have to take tests.
Did you
Yeah,
take
I
any?
have a Bassett-
You don't have to take.
I gotta do a
you-
Bassett training.
It's hustling. You gotta hustle.
You gotta have a Bassett training.
Ma'am, let's not compare a nurse who takes care of you when you're sick and dying to a bottle girl.
It's about
will say-
hustling.
I will say.
So everybody's saying they would take a bottle girl to take care of them over a nurse if they were
No,
dying.
nobody said
Okay,
that.
then let's stop the conversation.
But at the
Okay.
end of the day, I'm not doing this to be my life end all be all. This is just because I can make good money. I can make a couple something
It's a stepping stone.
in a night compared to like a week's paycheck doing a college degree. That's not the point. The point is I'm trying to get somewhere with my money and my degree.
I want to help you. I want to help you out.
But before this,
But go ahead.
Before this, I sold cars. Before this, I sold insurance. Before
Okay.
this, I sold many
You
other
don't
things
gotta outweigh what you do
other
for
than
private.
this. So this is just an accumulation of my skills of selling,
Okay.
and I use it here by being able to say, hey, this and this situation equals more money for me at the end of the day. It's not really.
Yeah.
It's not benefiting.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't qualify yourself as like the same level of intelligence as a nurse.
I'd say I'm pretty smart. I mean, I graduated high school with a 4.0. Like I'm currently in college, but I'm not
Okay.
saying I'm like.
But I feel like, even because I used to be a bottle girl before
Okay.
I left the industry. Like, but I
You left
did
the
that-
industry life, okay?
Yeah, I left it because at the same time, I think it's season. Like everyone should. Hopefully, everybody wants to get out the club life. It's fun to when you're young. You're making a lot of money, especially because I'm majoring in biochemistry, so that's a lot. That was a great thing to do my first years because the first 2 years of college, that's the easiest part. And then I was still able to wake up
And you're 26 now, right?
25.
25 going on
And when
26,
my son,
right?
that was the best job to have when I had my son because my son is taken care of at home with our people.
Yes,
I get to
okay.
wake up,
I
take care of him, all day.
understand that. I
So
understand.
I
We
just
don't.
feel like sometimes people just go to the nightlife because you can get a lot of money from it, and then
I just
eventually save up.
nothing
It's hard
against
to
the
save up.
nightlife, nothing
Yeah.
against it. I just don't think those value of women should compare themselves to doctors and nurses
Well,
and
I mean, why
lawyers
not? Because
and that
honestly-
level. That's all I'm saying. Because at the
Okay,
end of the
fine.
day, yes, she's like she can make 500 to 1,000 or whatever. And we're really getting off subject here, so let's kind of get back on subject. You don't compare to these other women that had, and you said you're going into biochemistry and
Yeah.
whatever. And you've wasted. You don't have a degree now.
No, I'm still in school.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You wasted a lot of your good years. Now you're back in school.
What
No,
are
What do you
I've always
mean
been in
wasted?
school.
Why?
I've
Well,
why
because
been-
normally you graduate college at 22. That's
No,
what I'm
but
saying.
it's
so.
not. But that's if you have you don't have a kid, you don't have your real life. At the end of the day, you have a lot. And one thing about biochemistry, you're not gonna just. That's not an easy subject at all to major in. That's actually a really hard subject. It's biology and chemistry.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna also flunk. I'd rather be a 4.0 student in college doing my shit than over here barely passing. I'd rather have all those things around.
I know, but your time got like you've taken a lot of time off to get there. Do you understand that?
I mean,
so because normally college starts 18, 19. It's only 120 credit hours. It's not.
If you can afford it at the time, it depends where
A
you.
lot of it's free now.
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
School is always there. Your 20s aren't always there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wasting time, I don't know that I agree with that. I can't
wasting time.
personally necessarily relate. I've never been in the nightlife like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that sometimes a lot of women or people in general, some guys, promoters, whatever. This is a time like to be young, have fun. You're making money. It's not like you're not making money.
They're not making
And
money.
you're
I want to be the
having
first to tell you they're not making money. No, they're not.
Who isn't?
None of them. None of them. I don't believe any of them are.
Who?
All of them. Any of the
I
industry
can tell you
people.
that there are girls,
my first
women
apartment.
that are making it. They're paying their rent. They're doing whatever
Yeah.
it is that they want to do, being in the service industry, whether that be like the club, a restaurant, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're making the same money that the nurses make. That doesn't make me less of a
exactly.
woman if I'm
They're
a nurse
not.
or a bottle
They're not.
girl.
But my
They're
whole
not
point
what?
is in bringing up nursing, because like I said, I am.
Are you a nurse?
Yes, I am a
Okay.
registered nurse.
You're a
whole
registered
point,
nurse?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. My whole point. My whole point in bringing that up is because it's skill to do what you do successfully, though. Because you have a lot.
Where are
of
you a
problems.
nurse at?
Where do I work? I work through an agency. I work through an
Okay.
agency called Total Nursing Network.
All right. So they
Okay.
staff you like pretty much. They staff you, right?
I staff myself. I pick where I want to go.
Okay.
Right. So my point.
So you're a nurse or CRNA?
No, I'm a registered nurse.
Okay.
I took the NCLEX. I'm a registered nurse.
Okay.
Right? So my whole point in comparing nursing skills to that of a bottle service when it comes to making money is the fact that it takes skills to do what you're doing. You have a lot of bottle girls that don't make shit. You have bartenders that don't make shit because you don't have that skill to go into it. You don't have that hustle. You don't have that ambition. You don't have that drive. Their nursing game is hard as fuck. If you're going to succeed, you have to have that hustle and drive. Same thing with bartending.
I respect the fact that like you're being a girl's girl, but I don't.
It's not about being a
I really think that's what you're doing. The only reason I'm trying to tell you that, is I've never met a bottle girl that has her own house or can buy that.
Right.
Because you
But
need
that's my
2
point,
years
though.
of real taxes. You need income. You need things that really get you to the next level of buying even a nice car. I've never met these people.
Right, but
You're
my whole
35-year-old
point was
bottle
it's not
girl.
just in
Different
bottle
than needing
service. It's
23.
in anything
Yeah.
that you hustling in. Anything you hustling. Anything you have to hustle, you have to have that drive
But-
and that ambition. That's the whole point.
I understand what
I
you're
know a
saying.
lot of girl that has a 9 to 5. She'll pop bottles at 4 a.m. and still wake up for a 7 a.m. shift, and that's my roommate. And that's
Okay.
what I respect it. Like she'll go to work the nightlife, wake up and do her 9 to 5.
If you got that ambition
then
to
do-
make it work, you gonna
yeah,
make it
and
work.
then do
That's the
night
point.
classes. Like I see
Okay.
her tired, and I'll be like, "Girl, I give you props because
I'm calling.
that's
That's
why
the
I
whole
told yeah."
point.
Yeah,
You're
I mean, we weren't really getting on that, but
Like
like,
saying work ethic and drive is different than like the skill.
yeah, I understand, guys, but we weren't talking about bottle girls and stuff. We just got on the
We
subject.
talking about going through your
We just changed.
How do we get here? Is the question.
Yeah, like let's just go back a little bit to the question, right?
Defending Marissa.
We're-
'Cause you was being a little shady, so we had to stick up for her.
What do you do? What do you do?
Right now I'm a personal assistant.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't.
No, because you was gonna pick if it was something that you could pick on, so you had to think.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. I really listen.
You would have like, you're a whore.
No, I would not have. I would
you
not
make
have.
money?
Listen, I'm.
You shake your
Listen, a lot of people,
men.
ladies, a lot of people don't even want to work right now. So I don't have anything against anybody. You want to work. You know, it's fine. A lot of people are just sitting on their asses doing nothing.
I mean,
That's
not
what it
everyone
seems to
wants
be.
up at 4 or 5 a.m. Like that's just an extra
Yeah.
pull. You know what I mean?
But let's get back on subject of looking through the phone. Now Lily, I want to ask you because you're into women, so we want to ask: is it different when you're looking at a woman's phone?
Okay.
What women phone? Yeah, I'd like to know.
True.
What?
Two women like looking through another woman's phone. Is it more selective?
No, the only reason I would do that is, like I said, if I feel like you're on bullshit, and then I could get on bullshit with you because, like, if you're playing games, I like to play games too.
Yeah.
But I'm not a cheater, so I'm not gonna initiate cheating. But if I see you doing that, I'm not gonna be a goofy and just
Okay, so I just want to ask you because like I know I'm a man, right? I get pissed off if like I'm invested into a woman, right? And I'm not the only man. The other men, that listen to the show, they get mad too. When you're invested in a woman, and you find out like she's tricking off.
Of course.
Is it the same? Like you're like, fuck, what the fuck is she doing? I've taken her here. I've done this. Like it's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially because like with women, when you go through their phone.
Are you into women? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's trickier because you can't tell a woman you can't be friends with a woman. Like, I feel like there are different,
Oh, okay.
like, you have to kind of like find a way to like be more cool about things because you can't just be on that.
So women on women, like,
phone.
you do have a lot of friends, right? Women have a lot of friends?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I do.
So how do you dictate that then?
You kind of, sometimes you kind of go based on like, oh, is this their type? Is this someone they would be talking to? So it gets very like,
Oh,
kind of
okay.
messy, yeah. It's like, oh, is this a girl who's more friend material for you, or someone who like maybe is more?
I feel like that'd be
vibe?
difficult
A lot
to.
easier to cheat.
sucks.
Yeah,
You're-
strategic.
And
Con.
women are
What
so
are you doing?
strategic,
But
we're so
everyone, do we have a
sneaky, we're
type?
like very good with our
No,
phones.
I don't.
That like going through another woman's phone is like
Going through another
a lot of-
woman's
it's
phone?
A lot of games. You're like, I don't even
Do I
want to go
abide
there,
by that?
Okay.
so I don't.
So you would never go through another woman's phone? You know they say domestic violence is higher between like women on
Yeah,
women, right?
for sure.
Or male on male.
I about to
I
say,
can't go to
male on
jail.
male. What about
Yeah, I'm not being violent.
I know the boys be.
No,
It is.
it is.
I've seen it at far.
You've seen it?
My other friend, she used to be in a relationship with a girl, and literally the girl came to her house like,
Ladies.
"Oh, are you cheating?" She's like, "No, I'm not cheating. Okay, let me see your phone." And they were literally just going at it in their front yard, and this was like, they were like 20 years old, like beefing, 2021, and literally just like going at each other, beating each other's ass on the ground, and I wasn't there, but like, what do you do at that point? Like, you gotta, one of them was obviously more masculine than the other, so it's like, there's no right and there's no wrong, but there's definitely clearly nothing going right. So
I think the way I feel about going through phones is like, I'm big on personal space and privacy, and I feel like in relationships, once you cross certain boundaries, it just leads to more things.
Yes.
Like once you're going through the phone, now you want to check my location, now you want to come up to where I work, now like it just kind of eats away.
But I
at,
think
like,
it's like
personal space.
okay,
I don't wanna
women are a lot softer than men, okay? After a man has invested a certain amount, okay? Which I believe is true, ladies. I know you got a lot to say, so we're gonna get back to you. Don't worry about it. I'm saying, men, when you invest a certain amount or a certain amount of time, you want to know what your woman is doing. You deserve that. So I don't know how it is in like your community, but no one really talks about it too much. But realistically speaking, if she's talking to 20 different girls and yeah, she picked you, and like you're the one, answering the call, coming over, but she's still waiting on other answers. After a while, you know.
No, I feel like if you go through the phone, it's not about if you want to go through it. Let's say you're already going through the phone. If you're seeing things that like make you cringe, or it's like if you're in everyone's DMs, it's like I'm gonna walk away. It's like it's a turn off,
Most people should be busy enough to not need 20 girls in their messages.
they
Okay.
If you're busy,
You said they do?
No,
They
but
do it.
but like if you're an actual genuine person and you work and you do school or you do this, how many people can you genuinely respond
Yeah,
to?
like girls
So
or
they're just
guys.
booty
That's
and
the
coochie,
question.
like they're just
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's a turn off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I'm not
either
agree with
or.
that.
We're just talking about
Either or.
Like when you're invested in that relationship, you're what?
No, we were just asking because we didn't know.
Yeah, no, we're just saying when you're invested in that relationship, it comes to a point, Like you said, you're a nurse, you work, right? There's a lot of hours nurses work, okay? They're not working bottle girl hours, they're working like normal hours.
Wait,
Hold
hold on.
on. Let's wait. I'm just telling you, generally speaking, you work a lot of hours. Let's say you're providing for your man or your woman, right? You're providing for your man or your woman. When does that barrier come? Like, okay, it's been 4 months, I'm taking care of you. I want to see your phone. I think that's okay. I think that's okay.
My question.
Right? Is that not okay?
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's okay.
fine,
Both
but
of my
wait,
phones.
my question, what are bottle girl hours? That was my question.
I've been
Like,
taking
it's
care of you
not
for
okay.
4 months.
I don't feel like it's okay. It's
Wanna
gonna
go
time
by
to go through phones. Like I don't.
Yeah,
Even
no, that's weird.
So if you're taking care of somebody when
Why are we taking
No,
care of
you-
anybody?
well, I'm saying
If you don't trust
the
me-
relationship has started. The relationship has started. You're helping someone out. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys.
So I
Because
got
that's what happens to a lot of men. Men will sit there and support a woman. Okay? The relationship starts. They help them out. They start supporting. A lot of men do this. Okay? They go to work. They come back home. Some men just want to be traditional. They want to go home, go to work, come back and see their woman. They're taking care of
I
her.
still got a question
Take off
though.
the phone.
Okay.
Are you saying
I
boyfriend, girlfriend?
do.
Yeah, like it
Okay.
started. The relationship
That's
started. We're talking
different.
about. We're saying the relationship has started now.
I will
Okay.
get that because when I started dating, like, my son's dad, like, he was still playing football, like, in college. Like, he went to school for all that stuff. He did that, like, for his career in the beginning. I put my time in him because obviously
you're invested in him. Yeah.
Yeah, I invested in him. So yeah, I went through his phone, MacBook, iPod, whatever you thought of. I went through it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because
crazy.
But she's right. She's right.
Yeah.
She's invested a lot of time.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that one, just because of the fact that I'm here, I'm driving an hour to come see you. I'm driving then 4 hours to come see you at college, then 8 hours, 10 hours to come see you. So if you think that I won't then question what if you're doing something behind my back,
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I don't care.
But you,
I'm not
situation based.
okay,
I'm
my
learning
situation
situation
will be
based.
different, but so because usually it's
Not. I think you're right. I don't think your situation is different. I think you're doing what's right.
I know it's usually the man caters a woman, but sometimes a woman gonna have to be there for a man to show him I was with you for all that.
Yeah.
And a man will later on realize, and that's why I
Later
said,
on realize.
yeah.
But how long does that
And they do. They do. I guarantee they do.
I know. How long does
that
it take for
take?
you to get to that
Whatever.
point?
That's my thing. So that's why I said.
So he probably wants you back. He probably wants you back because he can't find that genuine person anymore.
And he'll think about
he ran through 1,000
but that's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know about them bitches.
Oh, he's doing the running. He's running through some bitches. Yeah.
But look.
We can't
No,
comment
you
on that one now.
But I'm not gonna comment whatever he did. I'm innocent either. I'm not doing the whole double standard thing because
Yeah.
whatever you did, I did. That's my thing, and we both know that. I'm not lying to him. He's not lying to me. So I feel like that's where it's you are either. I'm a very honest person. I don't care whose feelings I hurt. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That shit is dead. Y'all don't pay my bills. The only person that support me is me and my man. So anything else, y'all could kick rocks.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You're invested into it, and then all of a sudden, look, this guy you think is tricking off, messing around. It gets to a point I need to know, right?
If you plan all this slime shit now, why would I want to wait 2 months? Oh, now it came into the light. No, I could have been done with this situation 2 months ago.
So technically, it's a good thing that you're going through the phone.
Yeah, so I'm all for it. I love the crazy. You know what? Go through that man's phone. Baby, bring his mom into it. I don't care
Okay,
what
so
you
look,
do.
I went through a similar situation in college, my long-term relationship.
Where'd you go to college?
I don't know. I kind of.
DeVry? Were you going to say DeVry?
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
I went to school in Virginia and then I came here.
Okay.
Okay, but listen, so I wouldn't even waste my time in that situation on going through phones when you're kind of doing that long distance or going to someone because they know you're coming. They know you're coming.
So I was like,
they know you're coming. They're gonna delete whatever it is.
Yeah.
If y'all on that type of time, they're gonna delete it. So it's why would I even? I'm not even gonna stress myself on.
Men, we forget.
No, you don't. You know, I'm coming to see you. You gotta be stupid. You gotta be.
Men do forget. Like she said, the iWatch was available. I've seen a lot of guys mess up with that.
I'm over here.
Y'all very sloppy.
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys being on today's episode of Wake Up. Tune in next week. All right.